After the Beatles broke up, the former members embarked on their solo careers. For all of them, this meant working with new musicians and producing solo albums. For Ringo Starr, this also meant pursuing a number of acting roles. Though he decided to move away from movies in the 1980s, he took a role in the television as the narrator of Thomas the Tank Engine in Friends, and Ringo Starr later appeared in a spin-off series. The Beatles made their on-screen debuts in the 1964 film A Hard Day's Night, and later acted in the film Help. Ringo Starr was a natural, and the films provided him with a chance to shine. He was used perfectly in the movies, radio host Chris Carter said, per Variety. In A Hard Day's Night, he had his own scene and his own theme. In Help, it's all about the ring and the Ringo, and he says the title song for Yellow Submarine, so if you think about it, he was really used to great effect, and don't think the other guys minded it the least. Ringo Starr pursued acting far more seriously than his bandmates. He appeared in a number of films, including Son of Dracula, The Magic Christian, and Caveman, where he met his wife Barbara Bach. Eventually, though, Starr decided to prioritize his music over his acting. That all went downhill, and my recording career went downhill, he said. I was too busy doing other stuff, and I realized that there's enough actors, and I'm a musician. Still, Ringo Starr didn't completely give up on his film television roles. In 1984, he became the narrator of the Thomas the Tank Engine in Friends. The series followed Thomas the Tank Engine and a number of other anthropomorphized trains. Ringo Starr's role was not a small one. In the early seasons of the show, the narrator was the only voice over in the series. Starr served as the narrator for the show's first 2 seasons, and when he left the series, George Carlin replaced him. Since then, actors such as Pierce Brosnan, Alec Baldwin, and Mark Morgan have been narrators for the series. Though Starr was only the narrator for 2 seasons, he returned to the universe in the spin-off series Shining Time Station. In it, he voices Mr. Conductor, who tells stories from Thomas and Friends. The series aimed to introduce Thomas the Tank Engine to American audiences. Ringo Starr left the show just after 1 season in order to focus on touring with his all-star band.